Hey everyone, this is Shanta, and I'm here to discuss my skincare routine. I get asked a lot, what do I do with my skin, for my skin, and I'm going to explain that part of it is in the oil cleansing method or OCM video that I have already, so you may want to check that out. But this is kind of, that was maybe a couple years ago that I did that video, and it's still something that I do, but there's some modifications, and sorry about that noise. Dog wants to go outside and harass the neighbors. So, in the morning, well, how should I do that? No, let's do it at night. So you watch the oil cleanser video and you see how to do that. This is my bottle of olive oil and castor oil that I have. The olive oil is just a regular extra virgin olive oil, and the castor oil is actually the what is that? Black castor oil? Shoot. Yeah, I think it's black castor oil. But I had like regular castor oil in before, just because I bought that bottle and I decided to start using it in that. And that is what I use to, like when I take off my eye makeup, I'll put some in the palm of my hand and I'll rub that around my eyes. And then also follow the method in the oil cleanser video. Since that video, sometimes I'll put a little sea salt in the palm of my hands with the oil that I rub on my face, or sugar. Those two things have, pretty good properties about them. You could also do a little bit of honey too, actually. So yeah, so that's that part. That's something I do in the evening. Probably at this point now, I don't do it every day, but probably 4 times a week. And I would say the key to that is that you really take the time to massage your skin. And I think that's what really brings part of the benefits of that, using that. Since doing that, I notice, my skin does not get dry at all. And, the blemishes that I would get have dramatically reduced. So I guess for me, the reason why I used to break out was because I guess the oil and moisture, the moisture and the oil ratio was off in my skin, because I didn't put lotion on my face or anything like that, because I was so afraid of it being oily and breaking out because of the oil. But actually, my skin was actually needing the moisture, and it was breaking out as a result of the pores trying to make too much oil to counteract the fact that I wasn't giving it any. So that's that one part. Watch the oil cleansing or the OCM video. I'll probably put the link in the sidebar so y'all can get to it easier. But I do have some commercial products that I do use. Usually I'll do these in the morning. Sometimes at night if I feel like being lazy, and if I'm being lazy and I don't feel like doing that, but I still want to wash my face. 2 cleansers that I like a lot. And basically, I would say the model is you would just want to get like a scrubbing cleanser. Like I use the St. Ives Blemish Fighting Apricot Cleanser, and they recently changed it. It seems like it's a little different now from what it used to be, because I was having a hard time finding it, and then I found it, and it's a little different, but it still seems, I still like it. Or from Avon. Avon has a clear skin blackhead clearing cleanser, and it also has like the little scrubby beads in it too. It has a salicylic acid in it, 2%. Both of these do, and so that's why I like those, because they're scrubbing. Because I have large pores, and they really help to clean out the gunk and stuff that can get into it, So I like those cleansers. And my favorite toner in the whole wide world is actually the Avon Clear Skin Purifying Astringent Blackhead Clearing Formula. And yeah, I really like this. I always buy it like in tubes. So I think that's what, like, in addition to the oil cleansing method, like rotating, you know, giving it a little bit of that acne fighting stuff, you know, seems to really help my skin, especially in the summertime. It will, you know, I combine the two more. In the wintertime, you know, I may go weeks where it's only the oil cleansing method and that's it. In the summertime, I try to maybe include some of those things because I'm outside, I'm sweating, you know, there may be more gunk on my face in general, and so I balance it out between the two. Now, after I wash my face with those things and do the toner, I will take a little bit of the oil, like maybe a couple drops, because I have it in a this kind of amber dropper bottle. Put a couple drops in my hand with and some water, and I'll kind of rub it into my skin to kind of moisturize my face. So that's that, and then, you know, my regular sunscreen, which may not be all that good. I may need to look into getting a face one, a separate one for my face. But I have like the SPF 45 for the you know, block the sun shed. It might be 60, I don't know, to block the sun off the tattoos and stuff. But so usually, like, after I'll rub up the tattoos, I'll kind of lightly go over the face. Probably not really giving my face as much of the protection as it should have. But yeah, but I do think about my face in that aspect. And a lot of for those that wear like pressed powders and things like that, a lot of companies these days put SPF in their in like your pressed powders and your foundations and things like that. So a lot of times we do get, you know, some protection from there. You know, probably not as enough for the amount of the hours that we're outside, but yeah, there it is in there as well. But have I covered everything? Oh, and maybe once or twice a month, I will sleep with Queen Helene's mint julep mask. I love that mask. It's my favorite. It's like my favorite mask. And I could not find the bottle, which I was kind of a little distressed about. I wanted to have it on here, but yeah, Queen Helene's mint julep mask. Maybe once or twice a month, I'll actually like slather that on at night after I wash my face, and I'll sleep in it. Is that all? Yeah, that's it. That's what basically, you know, keeps my skin as clear as it has been. Before, like, finding the oil cleanser method and finding, you know, those cleansers that I really like, my skin was a mess. It was really, really, like, especially like in the forehead area, it was really, really bad. But and I always have breakouts like along here, and it just yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was just, you know, like my time to grow out of those kind of things. I mean, because I still get them. Like, if I get lazy and don't do right by, you know, don't wash my face or whatever, if I just get really, really lazy or not doing the oil cleanser method at all or something, like, my forehead will still break out. So I know it's not necessarily a matter of, you know, whatever it is that causes you to break out in your old age. I know that hasn't gone away, and I said old age like I'm ancient, but you know, so it is still there. So I can really say that this has, you know, doing the oil cleansing method and those cleansers and toners have really helped, because as long as I stay on my game and do what I'm supposed to as far as using them is concerned, then, you know, everything's peaches and roses. But when I don't, anyway, hope that answers some of your questions, and if you have any more, feel free to send me a message or something. Yeah, that's it. Peace.